Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Celebrating Mirah's life. Our loving granddaughter, Mirah Saini Chhabra, passed away on December 21, 2018 from DIPG, a rare brain tumor at the tender age of 5. Mirah was the firstborn of Mandeep and Hanita Chhabra. Their pride and joy, the best thing that ever happened to them. This precious angel was their life. Mirah was brilliant, beautiful, pleasant, smart, warm, and caring. She had beautiful brown big eyes and a contagious laughter. Mirah had a special bond with her little sister Hannah. They were always together and Mirah protected her. Mirah was an avid reader. She just loved life. She loved the beauty of outside, outdoors. She loved good food. Mirah loved to color. She used to come to Naani and Nanu's house on every Saturday for a visit. And Mirah loved gobi and aloo pakoras, and she loved dal. She would tell me, "Naani, I love my mom and dad to the moon and back." She told me that she loved her teachers, her family, her friends, her dadi, and her chacha. Pamma chacha was special for her. Mirah was just perfect.
Mirah Chhabra loved pink and had a smile that was contagious.
At age 2, her favorite show was Peppa the Pig, and she loved to say, "delicious."
So smart, like a sponge absorbing everything. Mirah, or Mimi as her family calls her, started kindergarten last fall.
Just huge, innocent, big brown eyes that were like ready to take in the world.
A big change for any little girl.
At dinner, she'd be so tired she'd almost like rest her head on the table while she was eating.
Hanita, Mirah's mom, says they thought Mimi was just worn out. During Thanksgiving break, she started to ask to skip dinner, so her parents took her to the doctor.
I think that was the day that, for me and Mandeep, our lives essentially ended.
The diagnosis? Diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma. 4 words changed everything for the Chhabras.
I went through the motions of just assuming this would start the process of radiation and chemotherapy, and that my child wouldn't have like the normal, beautiful life that I hoped, but I assumed that there would still be options.
Hanita says treatment options for this brainstem tumor are horrific.
While it would give the rest of us more time to reconcile losing her, all it would do was let her cross that threshold from age 5 to 6, where she'd realize that she was dying.
According to defeatdipg.org, only 10% of kids survive for 2 years and less than 1% survive for 5. On average, these children die within 9 months.
That was it. We took Mirah home and we spent 3 weeks together. And then Mirah passed away.
The Chhabras are still deeply grieving, but Hanita says they're working now to keep Mimi's spirit alive. That's where family friend, Annapolis Police Department detective, and Blue Ribbon Project founder Taylor Piles comes in.
I love that the Blue Ribbon Project has become an organization where others can get involved and make a difference as well.
The Blue Ribbon Project is a 100% volunteer organization in Crownsville helping foster kids. It's personal for Piles.
Surprisingly enough, this is kind of a healing process for me. For many years, I just never really dealt with my childhood and things like that. So it's more of a healing process.
Piles was in foster care from 7 until he aged out. Under the Blue Ribbon Project, Backpacks for Love supplies backpacks with clothes and other essentials to kids moving into foster care. Piles wanted to do something for the Chhabras. Mirah's mom's biggest fear is that Mimi will be forgotten. Cue Mirah's closet.
This is just the beginning. Soon these shelves will be lined with toys and clothes and necessities that foster parents and kids can come in and shop and take home with them.
Mirah's Closet will be a free store for foster families. Everything donated and everything new, tags still attached.
So she's the kind of kid that would worry endlessly about who has blankets, does everyone have their cuddle, do they have enough clothes?
Remembering the innocent life of Mirah Chabra by giving other kids something special to hold on to.
Keep this on the phone so you remember me taking this video. Bye.
Reporting in Crownsville, Lacey Griffith, WBAL TV 11 News.
Today we are celebrating Mirah Chabra's short but memorable life. Words just cannot express the huge emptiness and the grief felt by Mirah's parents, Mandeep and Hanita Chabra. Her grandparents, friends, teachers also have heavy hearts. Mirah has fond and loving memories. She is resting in peace in heaven with Vaiguruji. Mirah, our princess, we miss you so much. You are a shining star up in the sky. We will try to work as hard as we can to make our grief into something positive and worthwhile, such as cure for DIPG and Mirah's Closet. Mirah Chabra, we will never forget you. We miss you so much. You will always be the best. Thank you. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
मेरे राम राहे तू संतां का संत दे, मेरे राम राहे तू संतां का संत